Welcome to Coaching for Creatives with Kirsten. My name is Kirsten Call. I'm a therapist-trained life coach and a children's book author. Together, we'll get the drama out of our lives and onto the page. Let's get started. You are listening to episode 125, How to Recognize Miracles. Right now, I'm working on a miracle project. I've been collecting miraculous and tender mercy stories from family members, and it's been a beautiful experience. As I've been learning about other people's ideas of miracles, I've experienced more of my own hand of God moments. Just today, my brother sent me his tender mercy. Here's what he wrote to me. My latest tender mercy has been a thought process after I heard that a good friend of mine from junior high passed away and had a young family. I tend to hold on to memories of people, at least some people, and he's always had a relatively large space in my mind and heart. He was the kind of friend that I didn't have to be cool around, because he wasn't. And I didn't feel like I had to be smart around. He was clearly smarter. I could just be. There weren't a lot of folks like that for me in junior high, as it takes some time to find my social footing, and we had moved in 8th grade. All of this is to say that I've been noticing that every moment I am alive, every breath in, every beat of my heart is a gift. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? We might try, the same way we try to hoard enough money to feel secure or nervously watch political structures rise and fall. But in the end, our security, our livelihood, our lives, every moment is a gift from the hand of God. Sometimes it feels more poignant than others, and for me, now is one of those times. So I guess my tender mercy is my latest heartbeat. Isn't that beautiful? About a paragraph into this text, I recognize the details of the friend my brother was talking about. It was the father of a young woman I volunteer with at the Boston Temple. She's very special, the age of several of my daughters, and someone I have connected with over several months of working full days together. My brother lives in Utah, and this girl and her dad and family live here in New England. Him choosing to send me this particular tender mercy feels like an additional miracle, a beautiful synchronicity I didn't expect. I asked my brother if I could share his thoughts with my friend and here on the podcast, and she was grateful to hear about how loved her dad was. I believe in miracles. I believe that those things that other people might call coincidences are actually tender mercies in the hand of God. Beautiful things don't happen by chance, and whether you believe in God or not, it's emotionally healthy to believe things are rigged in your favor. It's emotionally healthy to discover and recognize and notice the blessings and miracles in our lives. So, let's talk about how to recognize the miracles in our lives. Number 1, intentionally notice. I notice the hand of God in my life more than I ever have, mainly because I ask and answer that question with a couple of people weekly. Because I know someone is going to ask me, when did you feel the hand of God in your life? When did you feel that there were miracles happening? I'm more attuned to look for them. Number 2, practice. Practicing noticing the tender mercies and miracles in our lives makes such a difference. So perhaps find someone who you'd like to swap miracles or tender mercies with, or make a goal to write down the miracles you've experienced every night or every week. Just the decision to write them down or tell them to someone will help you recognize them. Number 3, live in gratitude or count your blessings. Recognizing the blessings in our lives and practicing gratitude helps us realize how many miracles we have. What does it mean to live in gratitude? I talk about it a lot on this podcast. For me, it really is that inner voice that reminds me of how blessed I am. Even when things are brutally hard, I can almost always find something to be grateful for. And then those brutal things become brutal and beautiful. We could call them brutiful. Number 4, stay connected. Being open to people gives us opportunities for miracles in our lives. So don't be afraid to talk to the person in the checkout line. Don't restrain yourself from giving a compliment to the worker at the drive-thru. Strike up a conversation with someone at the farmer's market. The tender mercy with my brother would never have happened if I hadn't been friends with the young woman I volunteer with. If I didn't know her circumstance with her dad, my brother's text would have been lovely, but not as powerful as it ended up being. You never know what miracles will come of connecting with other people. Number 5, let go of expectations. We might think of miracles as those enormous moments, for example, life and death moments, like the people who decided not to go to work on 9/11 when the Twin Towers fell. This is a huge, concrete miracle, right? But miracles can be big and small. Recently, I wrote a note in my planner to fix one of my children's problems. Yes, it was vague, but I just needed to write down a note to set aside time to think, plan, pray about how to help this child. A few hours later, before I had done anything, my oldest daughter called with the perfect solutions for her siblings' struggles. I hadn't even taken the time to really figure it out. And she came to me with the answers. This was a miracle for me, a tender mercy where I felt God's undeniable love for me and my worries. In order to recognize miracles, we have to realize they aren't all life or death scenarios. Those little ones really matter too. Number 6, keep your eyes open. Once you've let go of expectations for what a miracle is, you're free to clearly see the miracles happening all around you. Keep your mind and your heart open to receiving them. Take a walk in nature. Let yourself belly laugh. Enjoy the beauty in a sunset and the sound of the ocean or a bird song. Revel in just being alive. Sometimes those who say miracles never happen to them just don't know how to keep their eyes open to the right things. Number 7, be the miracle. Sometimes smiling at someone or holding the door for them or telling them you like their shoes is exactly the miracle someone needs that day. Every week when I choose my topic for this podcast, I'm hoping it resonates with just one person. If it does, it's a beautiful tender mercy for me and also for the person who's listening. Every time we make a choice to lift someone up, help someone shine, share our love, we are the miracle. I hope you recognize the miracles in your life. I hope you find them everywhere. I hope you uncover, discover, and embrace all of the miracles that are waiting for you. I'll be over here marveling over my many blessings and feeling grateful for the miracles in my life. Until next time, keep smiling. If you like what you've heard, check out my Get Yourself Unstuck program. Go to KirstenCall.com. That's KirstenEcall.com and schedule a free consultation today. Coaching for Creatives is produced by Kirsten Call. Music and audio engineering by James Call.